guys, and welcome to the first episode of my series, Growing Up African. And as you read by the second intro, today's episode is going to be about things my African parents say. So I'm going to say a line or two, and then I'm going to say what my African parents would usually say to that line. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. So, when your African parents call you and you say, yes, don't do that. Because they will hit you with, yes what? Am I omit? You say, yes mommy or yes daddy. Okay? Alright? For some reason, African parents think that their one child or their two children represents the whole generation. One mistake and it's your generation, eh? And when it comes to technology and you try to show them something, or when it comes to any chores in the house and you tell your parents, oh, why can't you do that kind of stuff? For some reason, they look at us as some kind of appliance that they can use at any time, because they will say, why do I have to learn that? That's why I had children. Hey. When you're in trouble, one of the lines that they can say is, you say something you're not supposed to say, don't you ever say that again. You hear me? Good. Then, in their defense, just because they think their parenting is so good, I will also hear this line. You think it's easy being a daddy? Or, you think it's easy being a mommy? Huh? Then, for whatever reason, whenever you enjoy something, African parents feel the need to bring up the time when they're growing up. They'll be like, oh, yeah, enjoying, oh, when I was growing up, I didn't eat like this. My parents didn't take me to school. I didn't have all this technology. And what am I supposed to do about that? Then you have, am I making myself clear? Because most likely, I don't think they'll repeat yourself. So even if you didn't hear them, and once they say, am I making myself clear? Just say yes. Then you have, oh, this is something my dad used to say, and he still says to this point, any kind of excuse for him not learning something because he's 50 and above, he'll say, don't you know I'm AARP? Then when it came to church, this would be something my mom would say to my brother, you better comb this your hair properly, oh. You better comb this your hair. Then when the seasons came, when the seasons changed, either it's most likely it was summer to fall, or in winter time, they'll tell you dress properly, or you're going to any kind of function or church, they'll tell you dress properly as well. Then you have, anytime you make a good point, African parents can't handle it. And most likely, they will hit you with that, shut up! And that's what usually ends it. That's what usually ends the argument. If you say anything after that, shut up, consider yourself slapped. You also have, most likely this is directed towards the girls, whether you're just chilling in your room, you're watching TV, or you could be doing work. But most likely, your mom will tell you, come and help me cook, or come and help me in the kitchen. Then This is another sequel to whenever you are arguing with African parents, and one way they will end the argument is, close your mouth, rubbish, or nonsense. Okay, you can't, did you really grow up in an African household if your parents tell you, oh, okay, I have this book, right? Go and put it on my drawer. And so you go upstairs and you forget. So you come back downstairs and you ask, Mommy, where did you say put this again? They'll say, in my eye, or in my nose, or come put it on my head, or better yet, in my nose. Then this other one ties into when I was growing up. Whenever they want to lecture you, they will start off with, when I was your age, I was doing this. Whether it was, when I was your age, I started doing dishes at 6. I started laundry at 9. By the time I was 12, I was feeding my entire family. And I'm just like, okay, good for you, but what does that have to do with me? That's what you did. I didn't do that, and I'm not gonna do that. That's what you did, good for you, but that's not me, no. Then whenever you get in trouble, and most likely you're gonna get a beating, sometimes I would start crying and they will start saying, why are you crying? Did I touch you? When you go and microwave something for African parents, it seems like they could take a whole nother level of heat. What is hot to you is cold to them. So you can warm something that only needs to be warmed for about a minute or 2 minutes, and they'll say, oh, it's not warm enough, go and warm it again. Then for some reason they're also the dictators of weight. They will have 2 times the pot's belly. Their stomach will be slouching all the way to their kneecaps, and yet sometimes they have the audacity to say, oh, you're gaining weight, oh, you're getting fat, oh, you need to lose weight. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror, balloon man? What else? You see, you have, if you go to ask them a question and they didn't hear you, sometimes they'll say, ask me again. All right, this is another one. Whenever they want to threaten you, they will say, do that again and you will see what I do to you. You will see what I will do to you. Whenever something is burning too long on the stove, they will say, what is smelly? Or what is burning? Then, when they get too fed up, they will use this line as well. Ew, you are doing too much. You are causing me so much stress. You want to kill me? You want to kill me in this house? You will not kill me, oh, by the Almighty Lord. You will not kill me. Hey. Then, classic, when you're eating too much, you're doing something they don't expect you to do. Or, Whenever they say something and a laugh just slips out, or sometimes where you're not supposed to laugh but you just end up laughing, they'll say, is it me you are laughing at? Or, is it me you are making fun of? All right. You also have for some reason, African parents can disrespect you all they want to, but they still expect you to greet them the next morning. Any morning where you just walk past them, or whenever they are meeting up with their friends and you're just like, hello, they will hit you with, oh, you don't greet. I don't know this person, I'm just gonna say hello. Then they'll say, oh, you don't remember this uncle, or you don't remember this auntie from church, or from the party, or when you were really young. No. Am I supposed to? No. You also have what it's always at the worst times where most likely African moms, they'll be on the phone for about an hour or two, and you just happen to be in the area, and they'll say, come and say hello to this person. So you're forced to be like, oh, hey, auntie, oh, hey, uncle. And they'll say, greet them. Then you start greeting them. It's like, hi. And it's the same basic question. Oh, how are you? How is school? What do you want to be when you grow up? Just the basic, awkward, small talk that we as African kids, or kids in general, hate. Then, most likely, or if not, whenever you ask for any fast food, they'll say, why are you asking me that? There's food at home. Then when you open the fridge, there's only rice and stew. There's food at home. Alright? When you're full, and even though there's about a quarter inch of food left, they'll be like, this food costs that money. You better finish that food. You better finish it. Then I'll say some other phrases they say as well. I beg. Well, well. Oya, come. Then some of the conversations, a lot of the conversations will be if you've done the chores in this app. Not hello, not how was your day, not what are you gonna do today, but when they call you, have you done your chores? Hey, give me a break. Some more. And so what? The remote, when you're down, the remote could be right in front of them, but they will call you like it's an emergency just to tell you, oh, come and hand me the remote. When it's right in front of them, or even sitting on the couch next to them. Are you that lazy? And then finally, whenever I have any kind of basic question, my dad would tell me, go and Google it, just for me to get out of his face. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was the first episode of Things African Parents Say. Stay tuned for the next episode coming out soon. And I have a new song that I am going to film that's coming out next week. Alright, bye guys. Make sure you follow me on my social medias in the outro.